Hello, everybody, and welcome to the RevEx Social Distancing Small Table Show, episode 52. I am not a role model. Coming to you live from 1995 at Tallahassee Community College. Foreshadowing. I am your host, Professor X. My t-shirt today is Vinyl Fever, rest in peace, although if it were 1995, they would still be open. And just to put into it, there was never a better, in my experience, I never saw a better store that sold cassettes and CDs. That's how I'll say it. All right. My button continuing the series of candidates I would vote for, presidential candidates I would vote for over Donald Trump. We go way back here. Oh, and look, my second Republican, Teddy Roosevelt. Like any Roosevelt. I've never anybody named Roosevelt. Eleanor, Roosevelt Snipes used to be a running back for Florida State. I'd probably vote for him over Trump. I don't even know if he's what. Yeah, probably. I mean, there's no way he could be worse than Trump, right? So anyway, my old cat, Rosie, who was named after Roosevelt Snipes. Yeah, I don't think he's alive, but I'd still vote for a dead cat over Trump. Which takes us to the 80s, where there were books actually out called 101 Uses for Dead Cats, which was cartoon drawn. It was no cats were actually harmed in the whatever. All right, this is our small table show, which is recorded live, one take, no edits, no pants, many tangents. Join us. You can do music, comedy, spoken word, monologue, commentary, a syllabus for your ideal college course, whatever. Check out our website at revexproductions.org, and you can contact me on Facebook or Gmail if you know me. And today's show is brought to you by Time Travel. Ooh. These are clearly not Terminator rules because my clothes aren't going anywhere. And apparently I got metal through there too, although it broke, so maybe I didn't. The button is going to stab me. All right. I just watched Final Destination, so I'm a little wary about this button killing me right now. All right. Let's see. There we go. So we're going to put that down. Today's show brought to you by Time Travel. My drink today is a nice, cool Bifrost Ale. Ale of the Gods. All right. We're going to do something a little different today. And this won't be the last time we do something like this. We're going to have some other people come on and do some similar readings. But I'm going to give you an excerpt from The Talon, which is the student newspaper of Tallahassee Community College. As you can see there, from March 17th, 1995. Also note that I happen to actually be in this front page picture here. That's me, staff on there, on the side there. And I'll read the caption to you because it's quite funny in retrospect. It says, TCC Baptist Student Union members Adam Kent, Richard Dixon, and Kenny Quinnell fight to dominate the ball during a BSU volleyball game. So there's so many errors in that it's hard to where to begin. But first of all, I am not now, no, I have been a member of the Baptist Student Union. Okay. I was there because I was a student, I was newspaper and student government, and so I was out there playing. But also I was not fighting to dominate. If you look at that, I'm way over here. Their hands are up. I'm fighting not to get hit in the head with the ball. That's what I'm doing. So speaking of which, I was the sports editor. And here we go. Our column there for sports was called the 2-minute warning. Original, I know, but look at that. My picture is original though. The hand on the chin, that's great. All right. So this is a column called I'm Not a Role Model. And it was a direct response to the old Charles Barkley commercials about I'm not a role model, whatever. That guy's a knucklehead. This isn't I'm not hating on Charles Barkley. It wasn't really a direct response to him, even though it was. His thesis in his commercial, of course, was nonsense. You can't be a professional athlete and not be a role model. It's just not possible. So whether you want to be or not, by playing a game that kids watch, you're going to be a role model. So this was my only semester as sports editor, and the Talon actually was a pretty dominant state newspaper at the time, and they won like state champion every time. The one year I was there, we were the top ranked community college newspaper in the country. Like there's this thing called the Associated Collegiate Press Awards, and they give out this thing, I can't remember the name of it off the top, but I got a certificate somewhere, but only 20 colleges in the whole country get this, and we were the only community college that got it, and that was my first trip to New York and all that stuff. So Limelight, remember Limelight? I was there. All right, so this particular column was submitted for awards and stuff like that, and I actually won. This was a first place winning column for college sports column the year that it came out in 95. So here we go. I am not a role model. I am paid to play a professional sport, not to raise your children. I am not a role model. I can slam dunk over Hakeem Olajuwon. Shows you the time period. I can outrun Deion Sanders. Roger Clemens can't get a fastball by me. I play a professional sport. I am not a role model. I'm a 7-time All-Star. I have 2 scoring titles. I led the league in touchdowns. I hit more home runs than Ken Griffey Jr. I was the league's most valuable player. I'm a world-class athlete. I am not a role model. I led my team to 2 world championships, back to back. I'm a team leader and a clutch player. I am not a role model. I am on the news every night, even when my team doesn't play. I'm the lead story on SportsCenter 3 times a day. I am always on the plays of the week. I am a professional athlete. I'm not a role model. I have 7 commercials on television. Nike, Coca-Cola, Hanes underwear. I do them all. My commercials are seen by hundreds of thousands of children and adults every day. I am an athlete and a spokesperson. I am not a role model. Over $10 million worth of merchandise with my name and likeness sell each year. Shirts, hats, shoes, shorts, you name it, I've got it. I'm a commodity and a world champion athlete. I am not a role model. My picture is in the newspaper every day. My name graces all the headlines. I'm a media sensation. I'm not a role model. I have my own rap album. It has sold over 1 million copies. I have 2 #1 videos on MTV. I'm a rap star and a sports star. I am not a role model. I have my own video game, Sega, Nintendo, Game Boy. Millions of children play it every day. I'm a video game and sports star. I am not a role model. I can yell at the referees and umpires and not get in trouble. I'm a sports star, not a role model. I can fight with other players whenever I feel like it. They won't suspend me. I'm a world champion. I'm not a role model. I can chase down fans I don't like and hit them if they make me mad. I can get away with it. I'm a world-class athlete. I'm not a role model. I can do drugs whenever I feel like it. I'll just get a slap on the wrist if I get caught. I'm a sports star. I'm not a role model. Millions of people watch my every move. Adults and children alike. They want to be like me. I can do whatever I want. I am not a role model. 1995. Okay, yeah. This was one of my first regular writing gigs, newspaper. So that's me. Read some old shit that you wrote. You probably wrote some old shit. You, like whoever I'm pointing at, you probably wrote some old shit. Read it. Yeah, we'd like to hear it. It's fun. Be safe.